Hei. Meillä jatkuu Kingdom Comeit. Pelastetaanko me tänään Hans? Sitä ei voi tietää kukaan. Mutta viime kerralla vihdoin ja viimein selviteltiin, että kuka on murhannut näitä nuoria naisia Guttenbergissä. Päästiin palaamaan Guttenbergiin. Meillä oli kylpylän avajaiset. Ne meni juuri niin hyvin kuin minä ajattelinkin, että ne menee. Se oli täydellinen menestys ja ryöstelyt jatkui. Minä tein sepäähommia. Ei kai siinä sen kummempia. Jatketaan. Olipa äkäinen kahvi. No niin, vielä ollaan. Ai niin, minä kävin kampaajalla, eikö siis parturissa? Sehän mulla oli. Täällä on joku questi. Pitäisikö mun käydä tuolla ja sitten käydä tuolla? Sitten mä voin mennä tonne. Hän sanoi ikään kuin ei eksyisi matkan aikana asiasta. No nyt on ainakin käsi. Pitäisi oppia syömään niin kuin moderaatiolla eikä tällä, että mä veän kaiken huiviin. Onko ne ole lepakoita? Kuka minua etsii ja miksi? No traileri se ei ole siellä. Se niinku... Menkään mä tästä läpi. Mä pääsen. Kierretään nyt sitten koko naapurusta. Siellä on rotta. Tästä. Katsotaan vai onko tää nyt tämmönen... Noin. Sitten... Tännekö?
God bless. Now's not a good time. Let's
Okay.
get together this evening at the Black Horse.
Selvä. Se on tämä. Ei. On. Ei tule sitä breakpointtia. Tänne. Missä toi ukovia? Miten tuonne pääsee? Täältä. Keskellä yötähän kirjorit aina tulee kyllä.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? And there's something you're supposed to tell us, though.
Justice is worth more than silver?
Great. You know the password. Let's get down to it right away, shall we?
First, tell me why there's all this secrecy around this letter. And why are we meeting here? It doesn't look like an office.
Well, that's the way it's done in Kutland. There's a
Not
lot of
so
coin
sad.
at stake, so
Oh.
we take precautions. And secrets that everyone knows are no secrets.
But you don't mind getting a complete stranger to write the letter?
Of course we mind, but what choice do we have? If Kwiatoslav sent you, we'll take the risk.
All right, let's get to it.
Right, a nice polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markhold. I hope you are in good health and good spirits, and likewise your wife.
Never mind his old woman. Is he even married? A prick like that would bully a woman to death. Write this, you fucking arsehole. Pay up, or we'll fuck you up.
We can't be so brutal. We have to be more polite. Markhold is a merchant. He's all about coin. We need to, sell it to him.
He ain't no merchant, he's a murderer. What do you think Thomas went off to see the world in his old age? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So?
Mihinkään minä olen sekaantumassa.
I'm just saying we have to stick it to Marco brutally, so he doesn't think we're afraid of him.
Bollocks! If we do that, he'll think there's no talking to us. We have to do it with a silver tongue.
Suit yourself. For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing. It'll be shit anyway.
Well, do it like I said.
Mitä täällä tapahtuu?
Dear Master Markhold, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits.
Markhold? I don't know him.
And you don't need to. He's a rich bastard. His house is close by, just beyond the town hall. Tailor's shops on either side of it.
Well, it occurred to me it might help me to write the letter.
He is an important man, and dangerous, and crafty, and...
No jos se on yleinen, niin pitäisikö meidän olla semmoinen oikein refined?
I'll make it sound a bit more refined. Greetings. I trust that this correspondence will find you in good health. Done. Next.
We are writing to you about a serious matter concerning our deal.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Would you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning our deal, which did not exactly go well.
Toi droid. Tekis mieli, mutta ehkä me nyt yritetään.
We are writing to you in good faith that we can resolve this misunderstanding, which was surely unintentional. What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point?
Why don't you get to the door and fuck off? If you keep sticking your nose in, we'll never get it written.
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit yourself, I'll shut up.
So, it didn't end up well. We would like this. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit. Misfortune.
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Write and it'll all become clear.
All right. I'm writing. We ask you to rectify the situation to the satisfaction of both sides in this dispute. Your refusal, on the contrary, would result in your own downfall. Written. Next.
All right. Write this. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be and they'll kick your arse for you. Or your backside, or something polite.
Finally.
The powers that be. Have you got some dirt on him? What the hell did the fella do?
That's none of your concern. The less you know, the better.
Ah, come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? I deserve a little honesty, don't I?
You do, and that's why I'm being honest with you. The less you know, the better.
Saataanko meillä sisällä? Improve.
Free our captive brothers. Otherwise, we shall report your dishonesty to King Sigismund, and he shall see to your prompt punishment. Ah! Carry on.
Why? Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again. And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him and his silver.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool.
What was that about silver?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Markle made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out of the region and flocked it and gave us a cut.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage if you do it little by little.
Except that fucker Marco got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go till we give it all back to him.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and
En mä
starves?
tämmösiä
Don't
säikähdä.
worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely. What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
Once our brothers have returned to us safe and sound, we shall vanish from these parts, and you shall never hear from us again. Done.
Maybe some polite parting.
Like, go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done. We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
Best regards.
With regards and trust in your wisdom, yours, the trustworthy men of the honest brotherhood of miners.
Onpa kiva olla kirjuri. Minä autan.
That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
Hai.
We are. And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to
Älä
the
se auttaa
bailiff?
teitä.
Oh, it'd be no good to him anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill? I shouldn't have said that.
You must be the biggest idiot in the region. There's no way we can let him go now.
Fuck. Yeah, sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
Look, that really isn't necessary. We can still help each other out, can't we?
How is that?
Someone still has to deliver the letter, eh? And the two of you can't, because he'll seize you right away.
So what? We can just grab anyone off the road and they'll deliver it for us.
Yeah, maybe. But how can you be sure they won't just throw it in a ditch or give it to someone else?
Why would they?
Who knows? But that's not the point.
Hän on paras mies tähän hommaan.
I'm the best man for the job you've got.
Maybe. And what do you get out of it?
Well, I get to keep my head on my shoulders. And maybe a small reward?
Maybe.
You believe him?
Why not? Silver has a way of shutting mouths.
Sometimes forever, if you're not careful. All right then, we can do it your way.
Agreed. Take the letter and deliver it to Master Marcold of Loney. He lives in a big stone house on the lower marketplace, next door to a tailor's. Got that?
Just make sure you don't tell him anything. Some miner gave you some coin to deliver a letter, and you did it, because you're a decent fella.
You don't have to wait for a reply, but watch how he reacts to the letter. If it goes well and Marcold lets our mates go with them to Sukov. There'll be a nice pile of silver waiting there for you. Don't you...
Parempi oikeasti odottaa eikä miekkaa.
Betray us. There'll be a nice sharp blade waiting for you instead.
And if we see you going to the bailiff instead of Marcold's place...
Jotenkin huvittaa tämä sade tässä.
All right.
Helvetti.
I'll hand it over.
Niiden puolella
Keep my mouth
sataa.
shut. Mum's a word. Don't worry.
Ollaanko me pihalla? Ei. Teidän katto hieman kärsii tämmöisestä vakavasta huuto-ongelmasta, oletteko huomanneet? No niin, hyvä matka. Eiku minähän täältä lähden, eikä niin. Hyvää matkaa minulle. Oi saatana. Pitäisikö mun ottaa aamuun, niin mä näkisin, että voi helvetti. Mä taidan ottaa aamu. Pääsinkö mä ottamaan unet, jos... Onks tässä lähellä? Jos mä käyn kuitenkin palauttaa ton questin, niin vähän se olla, että mä pääsen sinne loppumaan, jos on mun ystäviä.
You shouldn't be out here all alone like this.
Minä olen, joka ne pahat asiat tekee. Onko mä oikeaan suuntaan? Menen, hyvä. Se oli... Oliko se tästä ja sitten tosta? Joo. Paul. Ei. Ai tää oli se treasure. No niin, toinen A. Punainen A, minne mennään. Mä mietinkin, että mä en näytä totuuden.
Are you here to see Lord Rutard, or are you just lost?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Rutard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. Sir Quinslin mentioned you. I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope you'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! There's always counting grosh and not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisak.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us, to paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mintmaster Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I have proof.
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Hi. I have your ring.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for
Ei kun niin se on se.
He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well,
Mä olin jo
you choose
unohtanut,
to
kelle se
cheer your
piantoi.
friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Kunsley!
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now? So be it. This matter must be brought to an end. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Vähän eskaloitu.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vadark's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa.
Papa.
God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open.
Your gate was
I took the
open.
opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words. Sir, only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. Together, you've been falsifying the mining records. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears from the records and ends up in your pockets. That's a capital crime. The king won't let you get away with that, whether Sigismund or Wenceslas.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
Mikä me nyt jätetään sitä henkiä?
How much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you'll leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. Still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her.
Kiitos.
Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks. And if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before.
Yep.
I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us?
Assassin's Creed.
Helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Bergov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Bergov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Speak to Rosa. Se oli tonne yläkertaan.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Kyllä.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross.
Apua, nyt on pitkät ohjeet, että mä en näitä muista. Toivottavasti ne talteen.
If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up.
Ai, se oli sinun
Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out.
Kiitos.
Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. The opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
My lips are sealed.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries
Se
of
joku pornokirja.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for
mikä
you.
helvetin kirja se on.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back
Map
to
of the
Malashov
Malashov
again.
Tower ja Malashov.
So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Okei. Ei viiti.
Must ask Rosa if she knows about some Trismegistos. I feel I've heard that name somewhere.
How did you become a knight?
I paid for it. When Malashov was vacated, I bought that fortress. Well, first I negotiated with King Charles for permission. Then it was entered into the land register as my property, and my house became the Knights of Malashov. There were still some legal requirements surrounding it, but I won't bore you with those. But personally, I'm pleased that in the history of our house, it was me who managed to elevate it to the
Eli
nobility.
jos mä kerään tarpeeksi lahaa, niin mustakin voi tulla nopea.
You can simply buy a title. Just like that.
Definitely not just like that. But in a certain manner of speaking, you can, yes. It's not at all such an unusual practice among rich burghers nowadays. In Prague, for example, there used to be the Rokitsan burgher family, and they bought Okorsh. That's a castle 3 times bigger than Malashov. It may also happen that some commoner lends the king a lot of money, and the king doesn't have the coin to pay back the debt. So he resolves it by pledging one of his castles. Nevertheless, the old nobility, such as Vavak von Hradec, don't like it, and they despise us for it.
Mistä se olikin niin ihous?
They see us as upstarts without a proper ancient origin. But I think in a few generations, if I ever marry Rosa off, that is, it won't make any difference anymore. We'll be established among the nobility, and all these injustices will be a thing of the past. I pray that my house will endure, and that my descendants will live to see it.
Well, enjoy your well-deserved spurs. May your house endure and prosper. What's the political situation in the city? I mean,
All in all, miserable. Bailiff Plymel is also on Sigismund's side, as is his son, who's so corrupt even Vava could envy him. And I tested the waters among the councillors, but it doesn't look good for us at the moment.
Who sits on the city council?
Wenceslaus Forsucher, Jerome Naz, Franz Rosenthal, and Andrew Polner. They're from the old and rich burgher families, just like us. Martin tried to negotiate some support from them, but, as you may have heard, we didn't manage to win anyone over. They either have their interests connected with Sigismund, like Naz and the others, or they just don't want to commit themselves, so they don't lose their property and status. That's the only thing you can count on them for.
And what about Vavak? He sits on the council, and we've got him in our pocket, right?
He does, along with other representatives of the Italian court, and they'll do what he tells them. Except maybe Friedrich Kummel, but that doesn't matter. Vavak is a slimy bastard who'll sink us as soon as he gets the chance. So I'd like to count on him only when absolutely necessary, because as soon as he learns something he could exchange for a pardon from Sigismund for the crimes you've uncovered, he'll use it to untie his hands.
But they don't sit alone on the council. What about the others?
They don't. Then there are the representatives of the guilds, but to be honest, they don't have that much power, at least not for now. Compared to the old houses, the guild masters only quite recently acquired their positions on the council, so they probably won't risk losing them. But you're right that we might find support among them, especially by promising more council seats. The thing is, we're not yet in a position to fulfill such a promise,
Yeah.
and they're well aware of that.
Thank you for filling me in on the local situation.
Well, there wasn't much positive in it. But you're welcome.
And what about the church? Couldn't it be turned around? You can see Sedlet's monastery from the city. The abbot must have some influence, doesn't he?
He does. And his relationship with the city is not the best. First of all, the abbot is burning through his property. The monastery is having financial difficulties, and all it can do is sell off its village properties. And who do you think is buying them up? The Kuttenberg burghers, first and foremost. Then there's a long-standing dispute over the manning of some churches, which goes back as far as I can remember.
Well, then how about promising the abbot support and getting him on our side? Promises cost nothing, right?
Ha ha! I see you're no newcomer to politics. But we hesitated with the abbot, and he decided to throw in his lot with Sigismund. In fact,
Niin, ja mähän kuulin
given
siitä,
him
että se Sigismundi on siellä.
and is wining and dining him.
You're right, Sir Kinsman. It's a pity.
It is. I even wanted to donate them part of my library collection, which they've envied for years, but they can forget about that now.
I'm glad we took care of Vavak. They outnumbered us, and they had heavy armor.
If the worst came to the worst, we'd... But otherwise, I agree with you. After all...
If I may be so bold.
Not long ago. Back then, I saw things differently. I feared, and rightly, but I was in the minority. We quarreled a lot. In the end, he wanted to prove the night, and that we'd... When an opportunity arose...
What happened next?
More importantly, some French knight appeared. He said he was a renowned military, and that it was his... I no longer know why. One of the first things he did was attack the... It seems, and when the Frenchman was putting together a cap... Only the oldest and most primitive... Of course, Sigismund, or who he had his... When I learned were event... But when we arrived... So, you heard it, but I won't... It won't bring Vensa back to our estates. God be with you.
Selvä. Vai vai. Hans! Hans! Minä tulen! Noniin. Okei, se on tuolla, jos mä lähden Bylannista niin tonne ja sieltä eteenpäin. Okei, joku questi voi jää. Liikaa tekemistä. Ahistaa nämä questimerkinnät täällä. Miksi te olitte aseen esille?
About time. I'm glad you came. I was starting to think I was in the wrong place.
Greetings. What's going on?
What do you mean, what? I'm waiting for you. I have news from you know who.
You got me confused with someone else.
Oh, yeah? Aha. Then give me everything you've got. Now you're going to get it.
Perkele! Herra Jumala! Yeah. Missäkään tää viimeksi ollenkin?
God be with you.
How did you...
When then there was still but person.
You can...
Definite. It's in it may also and nevertheless and they depart I will be
Well, what's the...
only bailiff and I
Who sit...
once is there from Mart they either or they
But
they don't compare so but you're the thing.
And what...
He did and they because it's
Thank you.
well
And what about... You can...
he first of and who then
Well then...
but we have
You're right.
it is but they can
I'm glad they out...
if the but other after all
If I'm...
not back but we caught in the end he wanted and that when an
What happened?
more in some he said and that I one of the it's and when the own the of course he had when I but when we so but I it won't harass. God be with you.
Kiitos ja hyvästi. Ei tuonne väravi. Ai minä oon kännissäkin. Noniin, onkohan mulla laitettua sitä? Mä voisin laittaa noin. Noin. Yes. Kyllä. Katsotaan, tulisikohan mulle se sama. Kyllä nyt. Ai. Nyt mä västrään tuolla Joni. Voiko mennä västraveletä tästä? Tuli eri.
What are you? Now you're gonna die!
Ai.
Oh! Ha! Oh! Ah! My head!
Ai mitä? Kuoli kavereen muuta.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Ai vittu. Onko se nyt tuo... Onko mulla haarniska päällä vai mikä ihme? Vaikka mulla on hattua päässä. Katson, siitä voi olla. Aina voihan se tietysti kyllä tässä olla siitäkin. Mutta kun minä haluan olla kaunis. Se minä saa olla kaunis mies. Miksi mulla on hanskojakkaa?
What's that pleasant scent?
Sano minä. Minä haisen hyvälle. Olenhan minä komea, Henry. No niin. Jakso. No niin, Piloni.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Kerrallaan vähän, että mitä kaikkea täältä löytyy. Olet kaunis.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I'll use up my luck for a whole week.
Baaker Lepek. Baaker. No niin, käydäänpäs ulosilla. Oli silti päästä täyteen energiaa ikkuna. Pitäis varmaan nukkua paremmassa sängyssä, että tulisi. Noin. You've improved drinking. No niin. Keoni on valmis.
A groschen or two for a poor woman.
Mitäkään mä voisin puottaa sulle?
Wait a moment.
Ole hyvä.
Everything's over now, is it?
I can't just leave this lying around.
Look at that.
Fair enough.
There we go.
No niin.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Älä nappi.
Nice and slow.
Go! Ka! Quick! Ka! Go! Quick! Ka! 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 Go!
Onpas tämä kivan näköinen kyllä. Onks tää se Milleri, missä mä kävin jo?
Go!
Whoa, whoa.
Mitäs vittua täällä tapahtuu?
Help! Please!
What are you doing in there?
Thank God! You've got to help me! The miller's gone completely mad! He locked me in here! He wants to kill me! The keys will be in the hearth room somewhere.
What the fuck is going on?
Tell me, where exactly are the keys? I can't search the whole mill.
In the hearth room, somewhere by the fireplace, or on the table or a shelf. You'll have to look around for them.
Eikä tarvi. No niin, mitä pitää tehdä?
Oh my God, thank you. That lunatic said he was fetching an axe. You have to help me.
Wait, slow down. Who are you?
Can't you see? I'm from the mill. I'm the miller's wife. The miller, that old beast. He's always been nasty to me, but now he started beating me too.
Mä hoidan.
I said I was leaving him. I told him anywhere would be better than here.
And he locked you up?
He said the only place I'd be going would be 6 feet under.
Damn, that's terrible.
Please, talk to him. He'll listen to a proper man.
No, en tiedä.
I'm too scared of him.
All right, I will. Where can I find him?
There's a shed behind the mill with wood in it. He must have gone there to get the axe.
Stay here. I'll go and look for him.
Thank you. And be careful.
Halo?
here. I hope I didn't miss him. I have to get back.
How the hell? Hey! I reckon you're just who we're looking for. What are you doing here?
I've come for the girl who's been locked up here, but now I see she's scarpered.
What do you know about this?
She said the miller here was beating her and wanted to kill her.
You what?
She was beside herself with fear.
Se on
If
joku
I
rosvo.
hadn't helped her, she'd have lost her mind by now.
You idiot. That bitch was stealing from me. I locked her in there while I fetched the guard. Not so I could kill her.
Well, that was easier than I expected. The wicked girl got away, and the young man here helped her to escape. So, either you pay for what she stole, or I'll personally clap you in the stocks.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Do you mean to say that helping someone, out of ignorance, granted, but in good faith, is worthy of punishment?
Well, I suppose...
Good faith or not, it's your fault.
Well, perhaps one day, when you yourself are in trouble, you'll need someone like me to come along and help you.
I don't give a shit. She took all my money.
Just wait a moment.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that little prick's talked you round.
She used him, just as she used you.
So she's going to get away with it, all because she knows how to twist fellas around her finger.
Don't worry, I'll catch her. I know what she looks like. I'll ask around the village. Maybe someone's seen her. She can't have got far. The laddie is right. He only wanted to help. I can't arrest him for that.
And what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Stay here in case she shows up again.
Curva.
As for you, you may have got off this time, but in future, think with your head and not your balls when you next see a pretty woman.
En lupaa mitään.
For God be with...
I'm sorry.
Tää oli nopeeta. No niin. Mitäköhän reittiä mut kanssa? Minne tämä tie vie. Mä se isnoton asuintaparoon.
Quick! Quick!
Oh, sorry. Olisiko tuolla joku kylä? Jotain asutuksia täällä ainakin. Oudlouta. Täällä on valot, mutta ei tuolla niinku muuta näkyy.
Whoa!
Go! Quick!
Quick!
God!
Ei! Vai kävi?
Quick!
Kaikki ei ole hyvin, mä en näe vittu mitään. Kops. Ai saatana. Missäs vitussa me ollaan? Tästä jos jostain tuona, niin päästään jonnekin. Ehkä. Helkkarin tuon kopsa-ääni puottaa joka kerran. Bonk. No niin. Joo. No niin, onkohan tämä oikea paikka? Ainakin täällä hevosia.
Greetings, sir.
Hei. Olipa kova jano. Ai.
May God give you health, sir.
Good evening. What do you need?
What's new here at Malashov?
Nothing much. If you're looking for it...
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the castle certainly won't be happy about.
An enterprise, you say?
Joo, ei oo.
I reckon it's best not to ask what that might be, eh?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunzlin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Roothards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
What's new here?
Nothing much, if you look. Take care.
Niin. Tässä on ainakin tuo Wayward Shrine. Eli suojele minua ja Hansia.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Sitten. Tästäs ne oli sitten. Group of Stones. Mutta ehkä ottaa kyllä aamuun. Mä en näe mitään. Group of Stones. Täällä on noita kiviä vähän niinku joka puolella. Oliko ne noita isoja? Tuolla on semmosia. Nää.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Tuolla on ehkä jotakin. Vai onko? Kyllä ei ole annanut. Mä olen nyt nilkat poikki tässä matkalla. Joo.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Oho. No nyt minun muurahaispesä. Stone Cross. Tos. Toppi osoittaa tonne. Ja täältä pitäisi löytää toinen krossi. Tos. Sitten. Market spot. Ei.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Ai. Ai.
A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm.
Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much.
What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker.
Damn it, that's cold.
Jatkuuko tää nyt tänne vai tänne? Mitä nyt olisi? Täällä on mitään.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Olisi pitänyt nukkua aina kun tulen tänne. Noin. Sitten. Tämä ei ole se Nighthawk. Se on tässä näin pimeässä. Ei näe mitään.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage.
Hans.
You can do this.
Meillä oli mitään hätää.
Take a while.
Me olemme yön Henry. Niin. Olisiko mitään laittaa toiseen? Ja jotta Hans tunnistaa meidät ja näkee meidän uuden. Noin. Ja tiukset.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us. Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him? He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back. Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto?
Kaikki ovat täällä.
Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas.
Kiusatko sitä koiraa?
And Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do? We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands.
No, you won't.
Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext. The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke. Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Keep the gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. That's a lie. It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Voi voi. Nyt me olemme verivihollisia. Etkä!
Who? Speak! The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Viaton koira.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go. Bring the horses!
Okay.
Shame about that dog.
Tää, onko pakko? Erik. Ja tapaan sinun.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You've got it, Con.
Geppold, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern portals.
Mitä mä voin sut? Eikä voi ottaa ikkunasta voi. Mä vien sut jonnekin tänne.
Huh? What? Hey!
Look who's on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Small escort. So the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip. You got it, Conrad. Yeppo. I'll send Harley to the gate.
Got it, Conrad.
That car is starting to get on my fucking nerves. I understand. I'll get right on it. And tell Drahomir.
Wait!
I don't know you. You definitely are not from the garrison. I'm going for the guard.
Don't go anywhere. I came with a message from King Sigismund. It was a long journey, and I'm famished.
Forgive me, sir. I wasn't expecting you, but you can look around and take whatever you've got an appetite for.
Thank you. Tell me, I've heard you've got a captive lord here. Hans Capon of Lipa, I believe?
True, sir. Some very important fella. But I only bring him food. Lord von Burgo can tell you more when he returns.
I would like to talk to him. Without Lord von Burgov listening in. Would it be possible?
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
I'm sure we can work it out, eh? You yourself said you'd take him food. I'll gladly reward your service.
Well, perhaps. Since you sent it from King Sigismund himself, here's the key from his room. It's at the top of the fortress.
Thanks very much. I'd like to stay in the fortress until morning.
Certainly, sir. Go and see Lady Ophelia on the second floor. She'll take care of you.
All right. Thanks.
Wait a moment, sir. Sometimes the fortress is locked for the night. Here, so you can get in.
Very well. Thank you. That'll be all. I wish you well.
Se mistä mä tulin ja... Okei, pääsenkö mä täältä sinne fortressiin? Tää vaan tänne torniin. Joo. aivan verkpäitä. Katsotaan nää läpi. On tarpeellista. Leading Shadow 2 sieltä jo. En tiedä vaikuttaako tuohon knifeen, mutta... Oh. Tulinkos mä tuolta alhaalta? Pääsinkö mä tosta telefonpressiin? Yes, I'm in. Tää on tulta. Okei, ja. Okei, täältä mennään ulos.
There must be some clues here somewhere. Who could have done it? Who opened this?
Sellainen pahat jännitysmusiikit, mitä tapahtuu.
You're a dead man. Ah! Fucking hell! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard! Swipe! You're no match for us! You want to...
Take that, my thing. I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Come on then. Fuck you!
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
You wanna try me? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Do it! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
No, you don't.
In God's name!
Punishment by the blade. My
helvetti.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Good for you.
I'll fuck you up on the spot!
Do it.
Fucker out, damn it!
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard.
Mitäköhän te teette kriminaaleille?
Try me! Don't think about...
Tuo yksi ainakin ui liiveihin.
Jesus, I'm hit!
Show your stuff. I'll hack you up like you deserve. Take that fucker out, damn it! I'll rip your ass open! Punishment by the blade, my favorite!
What do you want? Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Se meni hyvin. No. Puhutaan täältä vähän näitä. Kun mä haluais pikkaamaan tää lukkoa, kun on paljon ruumia tässä ovessa. Tiedän, voinko mä siirtää ne ruumit tänne? Vielä pitää puuttaa jotakin. Jos mä tästä nyt ensin. Ei, tuo. Saatan ehtyä 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. No niin, kaikki on hyvin. Here isn't enough room. Nyt on. No niin, ovikin. You picked the hardest lock. Tämä kerros on hoidettu. Yes. Hans. Hans. Älä lyö mua.
What is happening? Who are you? Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Ystävä. Oh.
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? I came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
Murhaamalla.
What is this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Aretso, at your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town.
Saat se hölmö ranskalainen.
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
They know in the fortress now that something's up, but we can handle it. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What the fuck?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it's more than delicious.
Don't worry. Just trust me. Remember what I said at Trotsky? I won't allow anything to happen to you.
I remember. But if I faint or go mad in that passageway, I'll put you in danger too. And I'm not going to let that happen.
Now relax. We'll manage it together.
Henry, I mean it. You have to trust me on this one.
I do.
Un moment. Henri? You said that von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone! Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan, it was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice.
That's a wonderful plan! No passageways! But we need some weapons.
Exactement, to have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although
Täällä vittu tehdään jo
I would be
toiveitakin.
satisfied with something local.
Eikä mulla muutakaan oo.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me?
I don't have another weapon right now. Hopefully we'll find one later.
C'est incroyable! I have fought on the battlefields of 5 countries, but I do not get a weapon. I take this personally.
Don't complain, damn it. According to what you told me, you can handle 10 men with your bare hands. So now you have a chance to show us. Henry?
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you went the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
I will watch the stairs if Monsieur le Chapon so insists.
Mitäköhän se voisi olla se kirja, mitä se haluaa se. Outfit red leather gold. Telefoni. Kirja. Minähän sulle se ase. On täällä. Ja oikeastaan tässä ne taitaa olla tippunut kaikki.
I have some... Très bien, give it to me. Now I will...
Täällä kirjoja. Jos mä ottaisin. Noniin. Niin Marikoldi piti kanssa juo, kun mulla ei ole sitä helua. Missä on Marikoldi tossa? Onko täällä vielä jotain, mitä mä en oo? Kirja! Onks tämä? Yes! No, nyt voidaan lähteä pihalle katsomaan, että jäikö sinne vielä porukkaa henkiä. Stable seat. Tuolla on ainakin joku. Mä pääsin nopeiten tonne. Täällä ei oo ketään. Oi ja. Selvä. Ja eiköhän me näillä voidaan nyt viestittää, että hei haloo.
Horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal.
Mitenkäs mä annan sen signaali? Onks vaan ihan...
That's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
With the gate. Up. And we are off. Victory!
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. Oui, monsieur, was surely brave, and fortune favors les braves.
Les braves.
Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri.
And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not talent in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
Well, true. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horson got what he deserved. Believe me.
My Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news!
He does?
No one will miss that fucker. Nice
He
work.
does.
But I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
At least we know now that von Bergov was just hoodwinking us and has no intention of standing against Sigismund.
That is for sure. And you certainly outsmarted him in the end. I will bet that Sigismund will scold him more than Hanush would Chapon. Mes amis, nous sommes libres. We are free. That is an opportunity we must seize. I still have enough tricks up my sleeve that I will perform for Sigismund now.
But first, I'd need to get good and drunk.
C'est facile. I know how it can be arranged. There is one very pretty vineyard nearby. The owner has been my friend since the time I...
Don't start.
Nyt riittää.
Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in a rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
Damn. I've wandered off somehow. I
Aivan
should get back
vaan
to
meni.
Hans.
Ei tossa tapahtu.
Quick!
Eikä mulla ei vaan luoda hevosta. No mitäs nyt? Olikin omia.
All the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy.
My boy.
Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's an interesting fella. Handy with a weapon, but also pretty tricky. It's best to keep a fella like that on your side.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rapport. Why Rapport? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the Mint Master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know
Toivottavasti
exactly
sen on minä.
who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Hey.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Goodbye.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Minä sellaisena... Monta eri hevonen. Oi voi. Miksi mä voin muutata sinua? Mä oon overloaded. Taas jotain pois. Luen nämä kirjat nyt, koska en kuitenkaan muista ensi kerralla. Perkpointit kuntoon vielä. Joo. Noin. No vielä on jotain. Tästä on hyvä jatkaa ensi kerralla. Me saatiin perustettua Hans. Yes, vihdoinkin. Ja en tiedä minne jatkamme tästä. Varmaan sinne pakoilemaan Sigismundin hommia. En tiedä, katsotaan minne mä päädyn. Nähdään taas. Hei hei, hei hei, hei hei, hei hei.